Hello everybody and welcome to the Kingdom of Gondor campaign. There have been so many episodes, but here we are. We have of course taken Enmahath and Mataram, but now we need to go and send them some reinforcements. Because Faramir, he's taken some damage there. And in fact, let's just merge. Actually, let's not, because we might end up losing units, and yeah, we might just hold on to them rather than doing that. So let's pop you in there, and we'll just kind of march some units on over. So there's one set. We'll keep them all together because that way we can protect the blood of Numenor. And you, though, you're going to go... Ooh, you might get caught out, though, if you go that way. For Mataram, but you're going to go anyway. But we will send some units along with you, so take the 4 of them, even though they're trash. And the bulk of all of these are coming this way, because I think this is where they're most likely to be needed. So let's go into 4 there, and then you just go beside the general right there. So if he does get attacked, we'll be okay. So we're going to join up. Or we're going to put some folks in there, and then we're going to march on straight away. Same in Enmahath. We need to just take these regions. We don't need to kill off their armies can attack our walls, and we'll be okay, I think. We've got some more siege equipment there, but I don't think we quite need them. But, oh, look at that. We've got... Oh, if only we had... If only we had another general. I would love another general, but we don't. We do not have the capacity. Now... I think Burm and Arrakis is the next one to go. So let's just go to there. And then, depending on how Faramir is feeling, he can maybe venture out that way. Because that's an okay army. It would need some archer support. But of course... Wait, do we have a Knight Attacker here? We do! So, well, let's just hold off on that for a moment. So we are also besieged here. And... then we are also attacking Alkfud over here, which we can take this turn as well, with an okay army there, comparably. And then we've got all these forces over here to move out as well. So, Lord Farquaad, we're going to set him in that ship there, actually, yeah. And then we're going to come over here, and then... Oh, that's an independent navy. That's right, fool. Well, we're not gonna try and contend with that. We're just gonna get off the ship and go off north, because he's also gonna go off north, as will Mistnir over here. So he's going to venture in that direction, because we are going to take the north for ourselves. However, there are going to be several, and by several I mean there's gonna be a lot of battles here. So this is going to be the first one of many, probably, that I will do kind of, you know, off camera and just come back at the finish, because these are kind of battles that I have to fight, but they don't provide any visual stimulation. But they've got 3 javelins, 4 javelins, 2 archers, and actually a 5th javelin as well, unless it's sellswords. It's sellswords.
Break their will. The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events. Our foolish general has thrown his life away, and perhaps our chances of not be greater, and our loss any more.
Awaiting your command.
Quell this evil! Let them have it, men! Forward to the silver tree! thrilled by the victory we have won here today.
Watch for the enemy.
Ah, but there we go. So we've taken out Dorthalu now as well. Oh, you kidding me? Right, after that untimely crash, I think I've pretty much done everything that I had done in the last one. Yep, there we go. And, yes, so we've taken Dorthalu. And I did exterminate. Just to make sure that we can hold it and then immediately move out. And that is what we're going to do. We didn't actually end up doing that much damage to the walls because in my actual playthrough I did basically knock all of the towers down to make sure that the AI was not going to snipe too many of my units, although they did catch a couple of them. Now, some of you might be glad that I did just end up auto-resolving this and it was another crushing defeat. And but Miston was able to make it out of there alive, so here he is. I mean, it's clear to see that we are not able to take... Well, it was mainly the walls, to be honest. The walls did way too much damage, and our cavalry is completely obsolete in there. And Gondor militia aren't as good as the Foresters of Haleth in melee, and they're not that much better than Greyflood Raiders either, so that they wouldn't be able to kill 2 units on their own, perhaps. And then they've got Revelders in there as well. So, well, that sadly went amiss. But yes, everything else has been moved. And I think, oh, we've still got a couple more armies on the march. And Jordan, you're going to go, probably should have already picked you back up, but we're going to pick you up next turn. And he's going to sail from there. We've got a couple more fleets over here. Just to make sure that we don't get caught unawares. But we are going to continue with our training of further troops so that we can send them to the front and keep on fighting the good fight. And ooh, we've got some more units over here. But other than that, nothing's really happening over here. We are, of course, besieged over here in Ostineru. And yeah, that's kind of it. We're going to try and do a smash and grab. We're okay for them to besiege these settlements that we've just acquired, as long as, you know, we'll leave some units in there to preoccupy them, and we're just going to keep on marching, and we'll take more and more lands while they try and, you know, take these little towns back here. Okay? So let's give it another turn. The orcs are still around. The goblins, that is. Oh, and another mission blockade port. We may do that. Now, I did also see that there's another army here. Right there. That's Conqueror Finabel. Oh, well, he has travelled far. So what are we going to do with this army as well? We'll just send him up that way. There's no army in this fleet, but this one is free to pick up our friends here. And let's go up there. See, that's a pretty decent army as well. Certainly usable. I think we'll let Rohan deal with this, because, yeah, it'll give them something to do. And this general, then, is probably just going to come over here and make another force. Right, we need to be careful here, because we do want to be making progress. That's why we're not heading up the road that way. And Hirluin, then. Hirluin is going to, of course, go this way, but we need to be mindful of the fact that, yes, there is Matrice. So skip past there. And, yes, that is good solid progress. Right, if we can go over here, and let's just buy an alliance, do all this stuff. In fact, we won't ask for any map information, we don't need it. And we will give you, I don't know, 20,000. There you go. This is very generous. Oh, I think we have managed to get that, by the looks of it. And they are, of course, allied to Rohan as well. So,
how could we refuse
excellent.
Such a generous offer?
Well,
Well, that
There
seemed
we
fruitful.
are. We've
Farewell.
got... and we probably should have got military access with them or something, but I don't think we're going to be going through their lands anyway. But we've got that alliance then with the High Elves, which I do believe they hold all of this. I don't know about... well, I guess they do hold the Region as well. There we go. Gondor, High Elves, Rohan apparently don't like us very much, but loads of buildings. At this point, it doesn't massively matter anymore. And Ethring as well, let's just get the bank in there and then put that in. And Londar got a port. Get that and then get that. Get lots of money. And I think that's pretty much everything else is just repairing. And Mahath as well got the library so we can pop in a school there. Nice. So, as I was saying, they've got these armies here. We're not really that bothered.
I respect
Like, if they want to
Be gone.
besiege the settlement, they can do. But we're going to keep on going. Now, we did take quite a lot of damage here with Faramir, so we're likely to have to pick up some units from over here. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We've got enough siege equipment here. Although I'd prefer to have 2 catapults.
By your command.
So, we'll take Faramir, and of course we'll take them.
Take the blood of
It
Numenor.
is not the most compelling force.
Orders.
It is not, but I mean it's pretty okay as that. We've got hardly any archers. We've got 3, including Faramir, but we'll have that unit of cav there as well. And these guys are then just going to be the reserve. We'll have to bulk up our forces in there. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that, but it doesn't necessarily matter. I just want to keep hold of some of these battalions, really. So, yeah, so we've got another general here somewhere. There we go. So we're going to form up another army.
Ready your weapons.
And there we go. We've got no cavalry here. We'll sort that out in just a moment. But then this army, we're just going to go straight in that direction. And if we can get some... we're going to give him one of the catapults. And then give him a single unit of cav. We don't have too many.
Your will, my lord.
I suppose the 61 of you. It's not upgraded or anything. And that's not a very good army. But it's what we've got. And what we can do is... well, they're all reasonably good units that you don't really want to be leaving in there. So we're going to take them out. So we can actually retrain all of them pretty much right there in General's Redemption. Not too far away. And the rest of these, we'll set those... oh no, we kind of need them to guard. So
Will, my lord.
we can pop in some territorial guardsmen in there, certainly.
My lord.
So we'll do that. And the rest of these, we'll bring them along. In fact, then, we can give that unit of axemen over to our bro over there. Oh, and we've got actually these units here as well. Let's just put those together. And then all of these, we'll take them all together in one blob. And then it'll mean that they're less likely to attack us. But, I mean, they might retake that next turn even. We're not going to stick around to see what they will do. But then Boromir as well, he's going to be able to move out immediately. He's not had a whole lot of damage done to him. And I think all of these guys should be able to hold public order. They can.
Captain of Gondor.
And actually this general as well, he's going to come along with us. I was going to send him in there to govern, but actually it makes a lot more sense just to have him tag along, I think. Because we don't need the money at this point. Now, he might get attacked, but
I will only address you
I think
in
he'd be
battle.
okay. He'd be okay in a field battle-ish. I mean, he doesn't have... it's not the best army, but I think it'll do. We've seen how much armor they have got. And actually, they've got a ballista there, which is better than our catapults, and we've only got 1 unit of very bad cavalry. That would be quite a difficult fight, and then to go on to Mistrand, so we will definitely need those reinforcements immediately. And, yeah, so we're going to keep on pushing on. We've already actually started training new troops, I think. Yes. Probably should have retrained the 26 of them. But we've got more troops on the way. And then they're going to be, of course, instrumental in our further advancements up north. So let's just take all of these and send them in this direction. And we'll get them killed. I mean, get them fighting. And we've already sent our 2 fleets over here full of troops. We've already sent them on their way. So we don't have to do that anymore. We can just send this fleet over here just to have a look. Oh, that's the wrong Firth there. We'll go over there and have a look at Dorwinion. And I think we don't have any other forces over here. Oh, there's an independent navy there. If we had another ship over here, we could go and take them out, but we do not. And I get the feeling, oh yes, this guy is here. I was just kind of thinking, like, I'm sure we had another army over here, and yes, we do. But he's just been blocked by an army there, and I've totally forgotten about him. Oh, Rune, we could probably get you some money buildings. There you go. I believe it does actually make a lot of money in trade, yeah. We can get some of that corruption to go down as well eventually. We'll pop those things in there, and I think... Ooh, what to do with this guy? Oh, we'll send him over there. And end the turn. So, Hirluin the Mighty. Let's continue his journey. And, we skipped right past that. Let's actually use our diplomat as a bit of a spy. So we absolutely need to go around here. Make sure that we don't get slowed down too much. But soon, I'd imagine we'll get there in 2 more turns, yeah. So we'll be able to go around Bree, and then obviously this is tier 3 road. We'll be able to make it there very quickly. And this guy is making hardly... I mean, he's actually making quite a lot, but considering he's got very, very poor skills. Goblins of Moria, they are gone. End of turn report. And most advanced faction back on top. And a whole host of buildings once more. Let's just keep the education going. School for you, and a school for you too. And it does look like Dorthalu. Ah, yes, this is the one that Aragorn just took. And yeah, they're not besieging us there. Oh, but Osteneru is being besieged by a very small army there. But yeah, Dorwinion don't know what is happening, and is definitely giving us the upper hand. Now, I think he did have night attacker, because I did actually have a night attack there, I think. Yeah, he does. Yeah, and also someone in the comments did mention that he does have that, so it's very, very useful to have. And we're just going to go straight for Mistrand, and with 2 catapults, I believe, as it's also only a city, we should be able to take that. And once we've got that, they will not potentially bother us, although they might. Do we want to hold up in there? I think with what he's got there, I reckon he could probably take out a significant chunk of them. So, you know what? Against my better judgment, we're going to pop him in there. And these guys, we're going to send... Thing is, we can't really send them over there, because if he gets attacked, then, you know, that's kind of... These are the reinforcements for Boromir, and he's definitely going to need them. So we'll go on there. Hopefully that's going to deter them. Although I'm kind of wishing that we could send this guy along. Oh, hang on. Let's recruit the sellswords over here. Then they've got definitely... What? They didn't get extended movement range. That's kind of annoying. But we'll send them over there, and hopefully that will help. Oh, and Vale of Dorwinion are now at war with the Woodland Realms, so they have actually attacked someone else as well. And therefore also broken the alliance with the Dwarves of Erebor, so they're probably going to get attacked by them. Interesting how the tides have turned so quickly, and, well, they're definitely in trouble now, because look at that. Bermanarachus has got no one in there.
My lord. Ready your weapons.
And we're just going to continue our crusade up north. So stay on that
Onward. My lord.
that bridge right there, and we'll send these guys right up next to it. If they want to try and take Enmahath, they are welcome to.
Maintain order.
However, we will probably end up taking Lest and Bermanarachus before that all happens, although sending you that way is not a good idea. I didn't realise there was captain right there. So we'll be able to take all of these neighbouring regions before they get this one. Of course, Mataram is bordered over here by the runic hills of Elgyr, so that's fine. But we are going to take out this puny force here, and I didn't realise we were being besieged by such a small army, otherwise we probably would have done this a bit sooner. However, they've got Moriquendi Protectors, one of the best, absolute best pike units in the game. Particularly if they get that bonus upgrade, then they'd be absolutely incredible. I think other ones are like First Legion, they're pretty good, of Khazad-dûm. But the Fearless, we'll put that to the test. Alright, let's take out this ballista real quick. That'll make things a lot smoother. And just like that, it's going to go down. They are sending some reinforcement, but it's going to be too late, I think. And all of our units are going to take absolutely ages to make it out of the town, unfortunately. But at least we'll have the range advantage, because we've got 2 catapults, and they're actually pretty decent against massed units like this. So, oh, they're coming at us with Thorn Patrollers over there. Right, let's...
The battle is very much in
Our Gondor cavalry will annihilate their cavalry. The only thing is that they've got more than just that. Like, they've just got these horse archers that I absolutely hate. I absolutely hate horse archers. But they've gone straight into Guards of Osgiliath, so that's pretty foolish. Let's, real quick, get our archers really quickly out here. We need to be shooting at these fools. There's no point, like, going towards them, because, like, we won't be able to catch them, obviously. So, let's, actually, don't charge at them, because they might see us coming if we do that. But look at that, even our Minas Ithil Guardians, oh, they're charging! Right, send you in. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. And archers, just start firing at the Naharim. Unless they just come into melee, then that's pretty cool. But yeah, if we can take them out, that would be fantastic, because they are such a pain in the ass. So let's go in and smash all of these infantrymen. Is there anything over there that we should worry about? No, not really. Go and attack them. Spears against spears. Spears against blades, but very poor. And send these guys around the outside to sort those out. And how's it going? In fact, they've actually come to attack us. So let's go into melee with them, and I think we'll probably be okay. Oh, they've still got these over here. How have we not managed to kill them? How are they in melee over there with us? Right, going to smash them. Absolutely annihilate them. I've actually had enough of Dorwinion. I think they deserve to be punished and absolutely annihilated for all these atrocities that they have committed to us. And you know what? Let's... Oh, do not. Do not. Wait, hang on, hang on, hang on. Do not be firing over there. I didn't realise we had a unit so far in. And they're just chasing the bowmen. Right. Okay. Vineyard Levy's there. Let's... Oh, Forlong's here. Hello, Forlong. Glad you could make it. Taking absolutely ages. So we got the 2 units of bowmen over there. How's the other unit of cav doing? I think they've basically caught all the Thorn Patrollers. But we don't want to be fighting any of those, certainly. Let's send Lasana Axemen around the back. Sort them out. In fact, Lasana Axemen, they're going to go straight for those Moriquendi Protectors. as we come and smash these in the back. Oh, there's the High Paladins. They're going to do a lot of damage to us, I think. But we'll be able to catch them eventually. Right, Gondor Cavalry, you're done. You're done, sir. How are we doing over here? Oh, Avari okay, come and kill these horse archers. That'll probably be a good thing for you to do while we flank with all these. Nice. They do look really cool, I must say, with those red hoods. They're just very, very good. And very, very annoying to fight up against. Right, High Paladins there. Coming in and around all this area, trying to kill us off, but they're just gonna get surrounded and defeated very easily. There are some Vineyard Bowmen there, which probably should be a cause for concern. In fact, don't bother with that. We'll send our cavalry to deal with them, because they are definitely going to kill some of us. So, if we had another unit of cavalry, that would be really, really good. Let's just have the siege fire on at the Vineyard Bowmen.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Oh, they're not running
They've
away.
lost half their men.
That's actually kind of stupid. Probably should have. I really hope that catapult isn't going to fire now and hit us. Oh, they're actually not in range anyway. Right, so continue. Have we almost won over here? They've basically won. Excellent. We'll pull out for a charge and retake all of this. Seems that these Dorwinion infantry are quite difficult to kill as well. A mix of men and elves, I think. Right, I think they could probably handle the rest of that. I don't understand how he's still alive. I mean, they've still got some... Oh, hang on. Oh, the Avari Warriors also get a cool little upgrade. I didn't know about that. I hadn't noticed that myself in... Oh, yeah, because my last playthroughs, they didn't have advanced... No, because then they still would have had an upgraded look. So I think this is new with the most recent version. They're so tanky. 22 defense. That's pretty good. I mean, we are just fighting them with archers, so that kind of makes sense. Right, cavalry, come over here. And you, come over here. Come and attack them. It's just a matter of time. High Paladins on 22. If we've got a high damage unit somewhere that isn't doing anything, then we'll use them. But we are just waiting. Forlong's kind of caught over here. He's kind of busy doing stuff. Not fully upgraded either, I don't think. Oh, no, he is. He is. I'm pretty sure he is. If it's like 22. Yeah, he is fully upgraded. Very good unit. Actually quite susceptible to armor piercing themselves as well, with 16 of their total defense in armor. Right, let's charge these as well. I'm surprised they're still here. Oh, and that was absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking charge. But, bam! That is probably going to break him. Even with a really good general, I'd be very surprised if they hung around. They're wavering. Oh, they're going to go very shortly. I mean, they're all dead anyway, so... what are these? Farman pikemen. Oh, they'll probably still kill a few of us, given the chance. And everything's dead over there. Everything's almost dead over here. I think it is literally just the general. And there he goes. We've got a bit of ×2 action there. But yeah, Minas Ithil Guardians, they're really, really powerful. However, armor-piercing bolts from their crossbows definitely did get a few kills. And we've killed enough. Clear victory. We lost 122 men. 150 for the Lasardak Axeman, only losing 1. Forlong. I think he was only up against Vineyard Levies. Pinnath getting Cavalry 363.
Watch for the enemy.
And execute. There we go. Osteneru is now firmly in our control. And, oh, there's a big army here.
Be gone.
Well, they're not going to be attacking here, are they? Because they don't border... Do they? Oh, they do. Oh, but they won't get it before we take Arrakis, because we'll take it next turn. So, we're of course going to have to send some units over there to immediately hold on to that, because... Although, actually, I don't think we need to take any further land over here, do we? I think we just need to take Mistran and Burm and Arrakis. I'm not entirely certain on that. Not entirely certain on that, because it's kind of... I mean, it's kind of up in the air, really. Let's have a look at this. I mean, we could maybe take these two further regions. I mean, Gondor certainly didn't hold Dorwinion, I don't think. They did not hold Dorwinion. I think they might have had some influence there, certainly, due to their affiliation with the Lords of Ravanion. But even Vilta and Othelbed is maybe a bit... I mean, I've got a map which does show kind of those two regions, I suppose. But, I mean, I'd be kind of content just to have these. But we might go forth, but we'll certainly take Lest and Mistran to make sure that we've got some coastline on the Sea of Rhun, which would be pretty sweet. So, yeah, we're gonna send all of these. In fact, I think I have trained them for this exact purpose anyway, so we'll send all of them. We might get attacked by that army there, but is what it is. They cannot catch us at this point. We'll need some units to come over here as well. So I think we'll just recruit some trash over here and send them to Dortheloo, so then Aragorn can also do some of that. Whilst we've got some reinforcements on the way. And some have been trained here, yeah, so we'll just send them over to the Black Gate to get retrained rather than Minas Tirith. And our noble steward, he is on his way back to the old capital, and I think he might be using the Palantir. We'll have to see how that goes. But we're going to send this army over here as well. Now, we could go and take Bregost with what we've got here, because like, no one's going to be attacking us anytime soon. And actually, we've got these two armies here. Now, I don't think we'll need both of them, really, to go up north. I don't think we're going to have enough to fight, really, over there. So, well, you come on over here anyway. You're just going to be following. Perhaps we'll take you through towards Annuminas, which would take you on that kind of path. Whether or not we actually take Annuminas, we'll have to see. But, yeah, it's interesting. Interesting exploration. But there are the High Elves, our newly found allies. And, oh, they hold the Genyar. Although, yeah, we already knew that, didn't we? Right, well, let's end the turn. Something that I have really learnt from playing Total War Warhammer 2 is that if you are willing just to sacrifice a settlement, it will put you in a much better place against the AI. Because, as you can see, we left these two places pretty much undefended. We were willing to lose them. And, well, it's worked out quite well. Not only have they not even bothered to go for this region anyway, it's allowed us to go straight into Burm and Arrakis and take it. And there's very little in there. And Theodekind, he's got his upgraded High Paladins, but other than that, like, that's not going to do anything to us.
Don't let them any further.
Well, now we're just waiting for the general to go down, and I think there's very few of their archers. In fact, they've all died now. It is surely just the general left. It is. And once he goes down, if he goes down, we'll be able to take... I've already forgotten the name of this place. Was it Burm and Arrakis? Yes, I think it was. Nice. There he goes. He had a lot of hit points, clearly. But we have soundly beaten them. As expected, 141 kills to the Lasanic Axeman. And down it goes. And another key settlement falls to our hands. It's a large city. Ooh, there's a trading plaza here, but I let's have a look if it goes down. There's nothing else really here that we'd... oh, a trading plaza went down to a trading post. Oh, well. Oh, no, we're making only 26 grand, 25 grand a turn. Sorry for the sarcasm. But we're nearing the end of this campaign. Now, obviously, you shouldn't really be exterminating as much as I am, but... because you can lose some very nice buildings, particularly if there are some, what am I thinking, guilds. So if there's a tier 2 of a guild, then of course you cannot ever build a second tier 2 of a guild, or a third tier if one of those exists as well. So it's perhaps not always a good idea to do what I'm doing. And also places like Khazad-dûm, of course, you can get the mithril mines there only if you are a dwarf. So, if you're not a dwarf, I'd advise against actually destroying everything. Are they really going to keep on coming at us? We'll give them a single turn and see whether or not they want some. But we'll send... Oh, I don't know where that one army has gone. Perhaps they're coming over here to Dorthalu. That'll be a good fight if they do. Yeah, we've got plenty in reserve. Right, and then also, Lest is needing to fall.
Awaiting your command.
And Boromir is going to go into Mistrand. And with his 2 catapults, I think he'll probably be okay to go ahead and do this one as well. And they haven't really got anything other than the Avari Warriors and I mean, they've got Avari Shadows as well, with their 8 exceptional missile arrows and Avari Spearmen as well. They're like the only 3 great units that they've got, but we'll take them out.
For the White City!
We had a cunning plan to get in here. Of course, we attacked in the middle of the night. And also, rather than attacking from over here, where my cursor is currently pointing, that's where we were first set up. We came over here because there's fewer towers that we actually had to destroy. And it's given us a bit of a head start here now. We are going to send in our best unit here in the Minas Ithil Guardians. They're hopefully going to chew through all of these units. And 17 and 25, these Avari Shadows in particular, you want to get rid of them. Although all of these, I think, would be a sound... Okay, they've just gone straight past us. Apparently that's an available option. Oh, and they've come back. So, happy days for us, and we will surely massacre them. Now, they've got loads of armor, so what do you want to send in? Well, I'm looking at my armor-piercing options, and it's pretty much limited to just these guys. So let's bring these guys in. Oh, they've got Thorn Patrollers over there. Right, well, lucky for us, we've got some Ithilien Rangers. They should have the range, but I don't know if they're going to have the ability to fire over effectively. But, yeah, these guys, have they even taken any damage yet? I don't know, but let's go on in there and attack them with my favourite Gondorian unit, I think. I mean, I quite like these guys as well. They've proved to be very, very useful, indeed. But nothing really beats the Clansmen for me. But I think on the Easterlings roster, I am really enjoying playing so far with the Firebomb unit, the Udej Marines. Right, let's have a look at these. Yeah, shooting pretty well. And these guys are not going to have loads of... Oh, they've got 9 armor. Oh, dear. Oh, and of course we've got Boromir here as well, and he's a beast, so we can send him in. But I'll let the Clansmen do what they can. I mean, they'll probably lose. Will they lose? No, they'll beat Thorn Guard, but Avari Spearmen... So 7 off that, so they're 12 and, 18? Okay, they're quite a lot better than our Lamadin Clansmen. That's 8 and 15, but, you know what, let's bring Boromir over here. We can use him to smash his way through all this as well. And we'll soon be marching on in. And they do have quite a few units over here, but there's no more archers. They've got the Avari Warriors there. They're definitely a cause for concern. But let's bring these guys over here so then we can bring our other 2 archers into play. Actually, we do have Gondor archers as well, but their range sucks. So we won't bother with them. Well, who else but Boromir then to charge straight through the lines and shut down these Thorn Patrollers. They're actually doing a lot of damage to us because they are armor piercing. Any armor piercing unit has a lot of value, and these guys are getting kind of dashed there. Down to 87, and I don't think they lost a whole lot in melee. So we've got Boromir over here. But they're going to continue to fire. Oh no, they're not. They've actually been stopped. Although, oh, they've got 2 units clearly. 42 in that one, and oh no, no, it is just 1 unit. Right, let's use a defensive stance then. Boromir, get right on in there. Get right on in there and make sure you stop them. And I think our archers probably at this point aren't doing as much good. So we are going to have to send him some reinforcements. So let's go back to our line and see what should we send in. I think at this point, actually, let's send in the pikes. We'll send in the pikes. They'll do pretty... I mean, they'll smash through all of that. And they'll be quite useful against the infantry as well, just to take some of the hit. Oh, we've killed their general. That's good. I almost thought that was going to be Boromir, because with my luck, my general's probably going to get killed. But he did not. And we're just going to keep on going with the Guardians, I think. Actually, no. Let's go with the pikes for the reason I already mentioned. Well, that wave has been dealt with, but now come the Avari Warriors, and they are probably the only thing that we really need to watch out for here today. So let's try and get set up. I think these guys probably a bit too late to get over there. Yeah, so let's not cancel that. Can we just... And here are the Avari Warriors, looking absolutely fantastic with their golden armor, whilst they just plough straight through a line of pikes because they're trying to make it to the gate or something. And unfortunately for them, they're probably going to get killed, and hopefully Boromir doesn't, because he's certainly been within the thick of the fighting, so there's definitely a chance that could happen. However, we've seen him countless times through this campaign being definitely in a bad spot, but somehow manages to come out on top. But I can't actually see where he is. Perhaps this will alleviate the issue. I still can't see him. And this is definitely a cause for concern, so much that I've ran in some Gondor infantry to try and deal with this threat, because I mean everyone's taking loads of damage and I'd rather that not happen, quite frankly. So let's bring in the Gondor infantry as well. After that, they are just down to Thorn Riders, so there's like, is there another unit here as well? I see 2 things on the map. Oh, okay, Avari Naharim here as well. They look like they are out of ammunition since they have got their swords out. That was the last of the... Oh god, there's more Avari coming in. Just send all spearmen. Just send all the spearmen. I mean, they're clearly just sending in one by one. But all the Gondor spearmen are going in. Wow, that took absolutely ages. And now the Thorn Riders are also coming in. So, all spears again. Perhaps they'll eventually realise that they can't win, but they're giving it a bloody good go, and down they go. They're fleeing. We lost 307, which isn't too bad, I suppose. Lamadan Clansmen, I mean, the Amphalas Pikemen actually did do pretty poorly. They even lost a bit of experience, but they just got pushed through by the Avari Warriors. In particular, Wardens of the White Tower. Boromir once again with 328 kills. Absolutely astonishing number there, and 233 for the Minas Ithil Guardians. Wow.
Watch for the enemy.
And execute, and down goes Mistrand, the former capital of the Easterlings of Rhun, and we are just going to exterminate. We don't give a flying F. We do get the Tent of the Khan, which does have a global effect of 5% discount on all of our buildings. I mean, there's like nothing here really anyway. Perhaps there was, but we just destroyed it all. I wonder. I'm not doing this to trigger anyone in the comments. I swear. We're just doing this because I mean we've already won. I'll keep saying that in case people are skipping ahead and seeing it. Well, there's Therendos. Now we just want Lest. We just want Lest really. So we're gonna march forth with this army. How are we gonna get there the quickest? I think. Wait, does this guy have Night Attacker? I don't think he does he? This guy is just a random general. Well, we'll go forward with him and we'll just hold the bridge there and hold the bridge there. So they can't get at us at all. They might come and attack us there, I suppose. I mean, there's an army over there. We just don't care. So next port of call, actually, we'll send these guys. We do need to send them over there. We might get attacked again. And I'd really want some of these to go down here, but we might have to leave it another turn before we can do that switcheroo, so then Faramir can jog on, because actually some of these units might have to be placed in his army for that to happen. And relations worsened. I don't understand why, because it's like, why don't you like us? I think it's probably just that we are perhaps there's like a great power deficit that we have, because we're just so powerful that everyone hates us. Arkford is going to go to the Rohirrim. That's absolutely fine. They are welcome to have it. And let's just do a cheeky merge there. And I don't really know. We'll just march these units maybe to that fort over there. And right, the expedition continues. This is the quickest way over here. Let's just. I don't foresee anything happening there. No. But then here we go. Hirluin the Mighty. He's on the home stretch. It's almost within reach. Dead Man's Dyke. We will build it, and I mean we can actually see it now if we come up here. And what do they have in there? Well, they've got Mount Graham Raiders. Notice how they do not have the upgraded armor on these guys. I do actually have a Angmar campaign, which started like a month or 2 months after this campaign started, this Gondor campaign. And it already finished like 2 months ago, which kind of tells you just how long this campaign has been. Absolutely sensational. And the viewership as a whole has been absolutely fantastic, so thank you all. Oh, and those guys actually should send them elsewhere. Send them over here. And if these Losarnac axemen can't actually get retrained, oh, they can. I was going to send them actually to Losarnac otherwise. We'll just get them both. Bam. Yeah, absolutely fantastic support for this campaign, and I'm almost like a little bit nervous to see it end, because so many of the people that or so many of the views rather that I get on this channel are for this campaign. Oh, go away, rebels, go away. But you know, it's good to go onwards and upwards anyway. Get some new stuff going on, and that guy was meant to come over here. Right, well, I should continue to focus. I think I'm going to give it one more end turn. Oh, but we did get attacked here on the bridge, and I did totally forget to put those sellswords in here. And we will struggle against this wholeheartedly. They've got some mounted crossbows, but as it is a bridge battle, we might get some kills. And if we can kill some of their better units, that'll be a real bonus. But none of these are upgraded. But I think we could do decent.
Yes, my lord. Preparing the men to attack.
Well, they do have the ballistas, so we need to be wary of that. So we can't get too close. But now that they are coming across, we are going to go forth I mean, some of them are definitely going to get across, but oh, go on, go, go. Right, and then let's also send in the Gondor infantry to help out, because alone they will not get very many kills, and I think, yeah, now we've got a gaping hole over on this side, but I think our Gondor spearmen are probably going to do okay against the Thorn patrollers and Avari and Naharim and things like that. Even if, oh yeah, and they're firing at us. This is kind of, they're going to get so many kills. And they've got so much yet in reserve that I don't foresee how we would ever have been able to win this without some kind of counter to their ballista that can still keep on firing into this gap. But let's get some javelins in there as well. Or should we wait for all of that mess to come in? No, it's just cavalry. We'll be okay. Oh, we've got archers over here as well. Probably should have used them. So, archers, come over here. And let's bring in our captain as well. Oh my god, it just took out 5. Go loose formation. And at the Thorn patrollers, you just go and attack them. Hold the line. And keep firing there. We're not too bothered? We're not too bothered if we are to lose here today. Because, of course, as I say every time, and these are all disposable, it would have just been really nice to have these units to then send over for Boromir. But it doesn't look like he's going to get them. But he might not even need them. So there's that as well. And they are just bursting through our line here. And there's not a whole lot we can do. Well, they've managed to get some of their units all the way through. And we've almost managed to use up all of our javelins. But, yeah, we're not seemingly doing a whole lot of damage to them at all. So I don't quite know how this is going to go down. And perhaps we should just focus fire on those Thorn Guard. I think we will. I think we will, because all those other units, they're mostly cavalry that our spears should be able to handle. But, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what is even happening in this mosh pit. Well, I almost feel like we might even win. It's hard to say. But here, we are certainly doing quite well. And we just need to kind of clear out all this cavalry. So if we just go in there and take all those things out. And with our Gondor infantry, go and take out those fools over there. Or are they retreating? They're retreating. I think they're retreating. There we go. We actually managed to win. And we're sure as hell gonna try and get a few more in there. But I think they have all managed to get away. Unless we do manage to grab a few over here. So let's go in like so. Definitely make sure if we can wipe these guys out. I think that's probably gonna do it. Let's exit the battle. Heroic victory. We lost 420 men. Nice. And 254 kills for the Gondor infantry. 200 for the other Gondor infantry. Even the spears getting a few, and the Citadel Guard. Of course, the Lebanon Marines basically just sat there and got ballista bolts to the face. Oh, bore off, Dorwinion. Well, we're just going to go ahead and auto-resolve this one as well. I say as well. I mean, yeah. There's no point in fighting battles like that, but I mean, if we had had the cell swords in the first battle, perhaps we could have held the bridge for a bit longer. But so we've also been attacked in Ost in Eru, but I'm not going to fight that this time. We're going to fight that next time, and we're going to smash all of that. However, to make sure that we see what the state of play is for the final episode, because yes, I did say that this was going to be the last episode, but I'm going to do one more episode because I didn't want to, you know, we can't end it in too much of a rush, certainly. We need to see the end of the narrative. But I'm just going to save it here, and then we're going to see what the next turn will look like. So here we are then, on the 200th turn. This is what it's going to be looking like. I've already saved, so this is not exactly how it will be next time, perhaps. I mean, we're going to fight that battle over here. But we'll be able to go for Lest. We'll take Lest. And then over here as well, we might go for Arthelbed. We don't necessarily need it. I think we've already got all of the regions now. Once we've taken Lest, that's all that we need. That's all that we need to claim victory. I'll double check that to make sure that that is reasonably correct. And then, of course, we will have our northern army over here. He's actually going to be able to go straight into Fornost. There are no gates, nothing there. So we've got the siege equipment, so we don't have to wait around for any siege towers or anything like that you still require. And then we might go... Oh, and Lake Evendim, Annuminas, is held by Angmar. So that does mean that our general over here, who may have lost a turn of movement, he is, what, 1, 2, 3 turns away from going into Annuminas. He's got siege equipment. He'll be able to go straight on in there. And we will hopefully be able to rebuild the House of Kings. And Denethor will be able to go into Minas Anor and use the Palantir one last time just to see what everything, or how everything looks. But thank you very much for watching. This has been, I think, a 2.5 hour recording at least to get this far in. The amount of battles was obscene, and I hope you can understand why I did not want to put them all in and kind of zoom through this, because it would just take so long in conventional episodes. But thank you very much for watching, and if you don't watch tomorrow's video, then I wish you all a Merry Christmas, those of you that do celebrate it, and those that do not, then have a nice day. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm Go with Gandalf. Good day.